Guess. Oh, yeah. 4 lands though. That's kind of a lot. I feel. Swing twice for 3. Oh, really like that? Toski's funny. Wait, how does Vigor fit into this? Like it does. Why is Vigor $15? What? Another creature you control prevent that damage. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it does work. There's probably enough enchantments in here. Maybe. Honestly, maybe not. These are a little weird because I just rather have those cards be problems and then instead of card draw. Oh, Sylvan Library, yeah. Was it? Oh, I already have that. Huh. +2/+1 draw card. Eh. Majesty will probably draw every turn. Firstly, Bill. Could play these as other things that must be dealt with. It's probably fine. Maybe not Mossborn. Actually, maybe not Scute Swarm. Maybe neither. Well, we can try. This is not a landfall deck. Yeah, I don't think it's a landfall deck, actually. There's this thing. Suppose that one can kill your opponent. Magic Con? Never heard of it. Oh, wait. What even gives double strike? Like, I don't care about double strike that much. Oh, this gives double strike? Oh, it does. It's fine. I guess this is fine. All right. I mean, there's reasonable double strike. I'm taking out the Genji gloves. It's unrealistic. Good old prey upon. Toski's in here, but I kind of don't really care if it is, but it is in here. Berserk could kill somebody. Yes, like I can swing for 7 and it's suddenly... It's alright. There's so many of these. Whatever. Throw it in there. Just put it on the pile. Who cares? It's a green deck. All right, well, that wasn't too difficult to get a starting point. Wait, what is this? All right. We'll start here. So, hit monkey. No idea what the character this is. 4 mana, 3/3. It can't be countered. It has reach, vigilance, death touch, hexproof, haste. That is pretty annoying to deal with. Actually, it's incredibly annoying to deal with. I would maybe play a bunch of indestructible spells to get around like sweepers, but I'm not too concerned about, well, not only that, but also edicts, because you can play a bunch of mana dorks and they'll just soak the edict for you. You're a green deck, you can probably cast it again. I don't even know if Cavernous Souls is right, actually. But I don't have to name one of these. Maybe I can name something else random. Actually, isn't this uncounterable too? Yeah, it is. Yeah, maybe Cavern just doesn't belong in here, but I'll keep it in for now. But yeah, so you just play this, and then you put a bunch of equipment and a bunch of auras on it. That's really about it. It's a Voltron strategy. It's like the alligator from, was it the Ninja Turtle set? I have no idea. Whatever that alligator was that I think was also mono green. It's kind of like that. This feels better, significantly better, actually. so there is that. You can play like the green side of Scythus. And yeah, I'm not too concerned about any one particular thing. Trample is nice, but I mean, you don't need to go crazy with this to kill people, I feel. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see. A red crater hoof, but it counts artifacts? Interesting. Is that better than Insurrection? I thought we already had a red crater hoof in the form of Insurrection. I was considered Insurrection the red one, and then Moonshaker is the white one. We have cards, we're keeping it. That's my TED Talk. I could deal with this. I almost want to, but... yeah, wait, I can. I can Cosmic Hunger it. I think I will do that. Yeah, this seems ideal for a lot of reasons. It also puts a card in my graveyard for the Molt Tender. Sure. Get in there. Get in there. Send it to him. So, Rune of Might. I can do this. Crop rotation. I don't lose if it doesn't work, I guess. It works. I don't know if I'm supposed to even interact with their commander right now. Could do it on their upkeep. My opponent has me a bit paranoid. I don't really know what they're holding priority. Like, what is one mana that we're not interested in casting? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? You know? No, I'm gonna just wait. I can afford to wait, so I'll wait. This gives my opponent access to their commander to do something, but this seems fine to me. I don't know how many problematic things happen from this. Okay, well, that was going to happen anyways. Wait, what? Reclamation Sage and Anina? Huh. Okay. Sure. Let's go to combat first. Prey upon. Nope. Not casting that. Okay. I guess I'm just swinging. Yep. I'm just gonna swing. When it doesn't go crazy on the trading. I think I'm gonna kill the Badger Mole Cub, though. Actually, I most assuredly should kill the Badger Mole Cub, so... Wait, whoa, okay. Flare, alright. Haven't drawn anything great in a minute here. They have to block at least one of this damage. Sure. This doesn't kill any mana sources, but is what it is. It has Death Touch and Trample, so you only have to assign 1 point of damage to each blocker if they have like a 10-10. Alright, Gamble. Doesn't quite get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it does actually get there. Oh, okay, they weren't gonna do it anyways, but they actually do stay alive here? Excuse me, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, they don't. No, I literally just said this. Right, yeah, that's not how that works. I can swing with this, assign 1 point to each, because it's lethal with 1 damage, and then they take the remaining 2. Also, I could just swing with the Molt Tender, actually, so they would just be dead anyways. Sweet. Look at that, Prey Upon in 2026. Felt like I was light on card draw, but I suppose I didn't really need it. I could maybe shave more lands. It doesn't seem like I need... So I don't really like the landfall thing that much going on here. My opponent blew up the landfall card, and I don't think I would have done that, even though all I ended up drawing were lands. Not sure if I like that. I'm sure there's better Prey Upons. I just played that one because I know of it by name. Also, not a big fan of fights that much, especially post-combat. What does this one actually do? Yeah. Oh no, we have to play Snowlands? Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't have the alligator deck anymore. I don't like 99% of my card draw options either. Yeah, you can play Erd Heirloom. It's fine. Ranker is a mythic rare. I can't craft it. Also, I have plenty of trample. Not worried about it. I'm not actually even worried about trample in the first place, to be honest with you. Modify. You can try that, I guess. I'm gonna just take out Prey Upon. Alright, let's try that. Does it form in a Blanchwood? Oh, it's the same. It's the same. Okay. Close. I mean, it does have the green sword in a fight, but like it also has. I mean, we'll risk it. We'll risk it. What's the worst that could happen? Okay. So not use that right now. When it does not have a ramp spell. Interesting. I'm just going to pay 8 life at least the first time. I just play Flare here? This is just very slow. I don't even think they should counter this. They might do it anyways. Yeah, I think countering that is not necessary, but I suppose you might as well. Might not have Spell Pierce later. This is on the play. Yeah, this is just, I shouldn't have kept this. Come on. Alright, well, I don't care about anything. Just playing the life total game here. Let's name... Doesn't matter. Let's get rid of, seem a little too late. Each player's upkeep, they lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. And of course, a randomly generated 5/5 flying. You got it. That was borderline perfect randomness. Must be nice. Doesn't matter though. I just died to a terrible hand I said I was going to keep. Shouldn't have kept it. Well, that's why you can't do anything for 2 turns. If we ever need an example, I was on the play of that game. That is exactly why you cannot do nothing for 2 turns in this format. You will lose. Should have mulliganed. The sword is very good, but again, I'm not really doing anything for 2 turns. Doesn't seem realistic. Well, that's strange. Okay. I guess I can't swing. This does have Death Touch, so this isn't indestructible. Okay. Okay, these are some strange Hulk cards. Let's play... this here to there. Not gonna do anything about this. I feel like Bruce Banner is beatable. Just sitting there. But there is an argument to killing it. Why are we shocking ourselves? Opponents shocked themselves, and I don't really know why. Let's play this on, I don't know, elf. Wait, what is this? Is this an elf? It's a spirit. Spirit it is. And then we can play this and Bushwhack. Is this a sorcery? Both of those are a sorcery. Opponent has some kind of counterspell, it feels. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to kill Bruce Banner. I mean, it has haste anyways. We'll do it. Okay, it just worked. Maybe it's Force of Negation. I don't know. Or nothing. Could just also be nothing. Could also be nothing. Wait, this is a land? Oh, it is, yeah. Well, if I wait, they can just draw like 5 cards. I don't want them to draw 5 cards. Okay, they surveilled backwards. That wasn't a card. I can equip this. And then I swing for 6, and then everything is just really bad. All right, I'm gonna get a land with this. This is just bad. But it feels like the best I've got, so gonna have to make it work. As long as they can't do anything to me, we might be fine. Again, Bruce Banner drawing 5 cards a turn is probably gonna be too much to beat, though. Okay, we're just flipping instead. How do we get around Death Touch here? Okay, I guess we don't. Let's play this. What kind of spell makes me lose the game? Like if I swing here, what? An indestructible spell? Well, that doesn't do anything tragically. I don't think... I think whatever they have is not a... It's only a counter spell. Yeah. Also, if I don't swing, I don't know what I'm doing. What does this do? Wait, what did they just play? Must be blocked if able. Okay. So what's the spice here? Like, what do we got? What are we doing? This does not draw cards. Okay. So I'm dead? Yep. You got it. I got close. Honestly, all I really needed was like another form of stats or something to play the game. That felt beatable. Ugh. Never get ahead in the mirror. Surely this will get me ahead in the mirror. Okay, good sign. Shadow Spear is funny because it disables our hexproof that we both have. Oh, I forgot to swing. Oh, I just clicked right through it. I'm sorry, I clicked right through it. I'm dumb. I don't know if 3 damage really matters, but certainly a mistake. Okay. I've drawn good. Look at that. We did it. Let's play this. If all they do is play their commander, I think we win, if there's nothing else. Yeah, alright. My opponent probably sees that, because with the Shadow Spear turning off hexproof, I can just kill their commander with Cosmic Hunger and the game's over. Also, I'm in play first in a extremely linear thing, and I think I just win from that. But, yep, look at that. I won a mirror match. I beat a Llanowar Elves. My opponent was playing a bad fetch land. I wonder what that's about. Guess they have landfall 2. You're expecting consistently get to 4 mana? Like, I'm not a fan of Fabled Passage at all in this deck. Honestly, I'd almost rather just play Shire Terrace. What does this do? I have no idea what this does. Make a 1/1, top 6 equipment, damage, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, it's the first time I see Berserk, and it's also the first time I don't want it in my deck. Funny. Well, rampant growth. When in doubt. Get in there, random delighted halfling. What the heck is this? Okay. Okay. Oh, my opponent just has perfect protection from green card. Of course they do. Didn't even tutor for it, just had it. One of, I think, 2 cards in the whole game. Protection from black and green, I have one as well. Mine's probably not as exciting. Actually, it doesn't feel exciting at all, but I guess I'm going to use it. My opponent is out of their mind to not block that? What? Huh? Okay. Yep. It's a legal play. The other green protection sword. That's a bit whimsical. Literally just had 2 protection from green swords. Okay. Yep. Does this give trample? Nope. So now my opponent has protection from green forever, and there's nothing I can do about it. Double strike doesn't get through from black and green. Okay, yep, you literally won instantly from a protection from green sword. Must be nice. Must be nice. Protection from your whole opponent's deck. Can't beat turn 3 Progenitus. I should have played around it. Now what I should have done is just conceded instantly. I'm going to take out these landfall cards. I also don't even like these. This, well, I mean, I suppose the strategy as a whole has huge holes in it. There's not much you can do about it. But, like, both of these effects seem really not good to me. I've never seen that arcane signet. Okay. Play Bristly Bill? Yeah, I guess I'm playing Bristly Bill. And I think I'm swinging. I'm going to swing. I'm not going to mill a card. Okay, I would much rather them kill that instead of the Molt Tender, which is kind of funny. Hope there isn't a second removal spell. Doesn't that go face, please? Face? No, it doesn't go face. Second removal spell. Okay, well. That's that. Play this. No, you know what? I shouldn't even have done that. I shouldn't have even have done that. Because of, the tap land. Or my opponent just has Portal to Phyrexia, yep, of course. They just have the only card in their entire deck that's good with their commander, yep. Well, at least they can't reanimate anything that loses instantly. I mean, I can just block this. But I think I should probably take 10 instead. What does that do? I can't play both of these at the same time. I didn't draw what I needed. I needed like some kind of fight effect right then and there. Oh wait, I have one. I have one. We're good. Double all damage equipped creature would deal. Alright, well I have to do this? That's not good enough though, because they just trade. They just trade. I mean, as far as I'm aware, they just trade. Oh, it also has ward. I can't target it anyways, huh? Alright, yeah. Well, I mean, I can, but... Alright, I'm over it. I'm over it. Yep, okay. You just perfectly have it. Perfect fast mana, perfect portal. You got it. You got it. Oh, wait, I wanted to say I would take some stuff out. Oh, that's 2 games in a row. My opponents had the namesake thing in their entire strategy in their opening hand. I don't like any of these landfall cards at all. Wait, what does this one do? And that one's fine, I guess. This one, land is a second turn. This one can kind of be interesting. If there ever was one that was okay, it might be that one. I didn't quite look at first strike specifically. I only looked at a double strike. Just random first strike is good. Doesn't have to be like a crazy card. Sword of Vengeance. Oh my goodness. What are we doing with our lives? You know what? Ironcrag is good. Because you can flip it. Like, you can flip it. Which is kind of neat. Eater of Virtue? What? It doesn't give first strike. I didn't even remember the name of it. Mutate? Very good mutates. There's the naturalized one, I guess. It also gives trample. It's got text on it. I guess there was one. Yeah, alright. It's not bad. Oop. So let me look at what else I don't like. Well, fair size of this deck, honestly. I don't like that one. What does this one do? Oh, right. Yeah, I'll take that out too. Well, Philhaven's technically an enchantment. Fight rigging is fine. It's power 7? Yeah, I can probably get away with that. Or I'm willing to still try. I'm not playing that. The pup gives vigilance. It already has vigilance. I don't need that. Arcane Signet. I think I'm not satisfied with all the 2-mana ramp spells. I think I want another one. I think I'm just going to play Arcane Signet. I could play maybe just a random Minidork instead. Yeah, I can play Rofellos, right? Yeah. Let's try that. Okay. The pup is just a 1/1 counter. Why do we want a 1/2 that puts a 1/1 counter on my card? I don't want that. Copies keywords. Do we just assume they cast it on turn, like when they get to 6 mana? Or that's just a straight up harmonize. Okay. Play this. Play this. I suppose I'll play this. Killing the bird probably has relevance. Okay. I did stuff. I did stuff. Okay. Sure. Interesting. Let's play it again. Okay. No way you have Aerodark Way. Okay, they just crop rotationed for a fetch land and then used the fetch land. What does that mean? I have no idea. What is that? Whenever land enters, you gain 1 life. What is happening? Okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. They finally drew a land. Yep. Cascade into Hydroponics Architect. I have Double Strike and Trample. I think we have it here. Pretty sure this does it. 1, 2, 3, plus 7. Oh shoot, I have to think now. 1, 2, 3. And then I need to do 7. They block, they block. Alright. Think this is lethal? I can't. I have to do 3 and then 7 through. So. Okay, I think they committed Sudoku here. I think that's exactly lethal, yeah. It is. Beautiful. Alright. Sweet. Look at that, we did it. Look at that. I think that's always lethal. It's worth thinking about, though, so I'm going to stare at it for a while. Everything goes there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this is always lethal. Yeah, this is always lethal. Yeah. Okay. Confusing. Opponent put a 1-2 in front of the monkey, so I don't know if they read a single thing that the monkey did, but... If they double block the monkey, that only takes up 2 points of power. So... Then they have to block Kodama, and then... 1, 2... plus 6... Oh yeah, I guess it was actually that close. Holy crap. It was actually that close. Wow. Okay, well, sometimes you get there. I'm going to take out crop rotation. I don't even know what it's doing in here. Can't remember. Maybe it was when I was in the landfall idea situation. Also... Okay. What does that do? Molt Tender? Well, they got rid of Molt Tender. Probably an abysmal sign, yep. Ironcrag, I guess? Doesn't actually look like a game where I can flip this, so maybe I'm not doing that. Could also just be dead, because mono green. This is a game my opponent got rid of another Minidork. They had 3 Minidorks. So play my commander. And then say no? I can't afford to do that. And I guess I can swing. It's not like they can block. Actually, they could block. Maybe I shouldn't have swung. I feel like my opponent is winning by so much, they could just block this and I'd probably concede. Yeah, I probably would have conceded there if they blocked. I didn't think about it enough. Okay, yep. Okay. Played this all day yesterday, and... Oh, it wasn't yesterday. I played Loki yesterday. Oh, this must be nice. Glad I got games like that. How come everybody else gets god tier games with this deck, and then when I play it, I get nothing? I have the same cards in my deck. Opponents are literally just cheating, man. Literally cheating. Just getting away with crime over there. When this enters, I suppose a fight doesn't favor me without enough stats. So, what if I did this first? You have a combat trick? What? No, you don't. Oh, okay. Sure. Yep, I suppose that counts. How much want to bet they also have, whatchamacallit? Alright, killing this is useless. So I'll kill something else. I mean, maybe it isn't totally useless, but it feels useless. I'm not going to waste my time trying. I don't even know how I'm supposed to, like, get in there now. Okay, now they can make 2/2s instead of 1/1s. I don't think the 1/1s are going to do it. They're going to have to find Crater Hoof or something. Which I suppose they didn't just also have. Oh, they're 3/3s. Sorry, I thought they were 2/2s. What is that? Regrowth? Okay. Oh, that doesn't matter unless you have a giant problem and sort of stare at each other for a while. So let's play this and then not equip it. And then play this. I am so far behind here. But no Crater Hoof. No Crater Hoof. Nature's Rhythm. Perfect Crater Hoof. You got it. Okay, well. That is the second time I've seen that deck, and that is the second time it has had Omega God Tier Nuts in its Singleton 100 card opener. Okay. I didn't have a single game like that, playing it for like 5 hours. It also gives First Strike, it's not just Trample. Well, I got a Rampant Growth, but I don't have a 4th land, which I... Oh, wait, no, I do have a 4th land. I do. And I guess I'm playing it turn 1, because if I don't... Yeah, I'm going to play turn 1. I have a protection from Red Sword, which probably doesn't matter anyways, but I might as well just play to the things in my hand more than trying to be greedy with a fight that might not matter. I'm not good enough to play Mole Man like that. It's not good enough. My talents are elsewhere. Oh, Lightning Greaves. Interesting. Whenever you attack... Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Alright, well, starting next turn, a problem of the highest order is on my opponent's to-do list. I mean, there's no way you don't play your commander. We get a reader. Oh, there you go. Well, you're not swinging with your commander. Why are you putting the... What? What are you doing? Oh, I guess you have to? No, you don't. Yeah, that's a giant oops. What are we doing? Okay, yeah, that... You got it. All right. I don't know why they did that. They didn't have to do that. Okay. Well, either way, I think my opponent is 100% screwed even if they did not do that. I take 4, I play this sword, and then there might be another 4-1 coming at me. But then the turn after I take another 8, I have this in play, and then I think the game is completely over. I don't think my opponent can ever actually outrace this. It would be unlikely, I'll say that. It'd be very unlikely to outrace these two. So I think we had that one covered even if they didn't do what they did. Now, reading cards is for non-green players. Non-green. I have more faith in red players. Because it just feels like if you want to play aggro... Well, I've talked about that a lot. I think the best aggro deck in this format is a Llanowar Elves deck, not a Ragavan deck. Oh, with that being said, Ragavan is up there. Maybe Ragavan is the singular exception. I forgot to take out crop rotation. Whoops. God. Is his hand good? I mean, Mithril Coat is okay, I guess. Why do you have to be here? Just because I forget to take you out doesn't mean you have to remind me. Okay, please take it. Please take the crop rotation. Please. Just... Ah, okay. Well, they took something I would not have taken, but... Sure. Works all the same. I'm probably never taking this. Even another discard spell? You Pest Infestation the food token? Opponent, you're crazy. I guess if you have nothing else to do, I mean... Yeah, if you got nothing else to do, you know? Land, please? Oh. Yes, we get to do it to somebody. Black and green. Wait, I gotta read this. Yeah, alright. This has flash, right? Yep. So... Make a... Oh, no reason to make a food token right now. Okay, pass. Does your commander beat mine in this situation? Vampiric Tutor. Alright, well that probably does it. Right? Some kind of... I don't know. I actually don't know. Sure, we'll find... Toxic Deluge, that's it, yeah. Nope, I guess it doesn't do it. My opponent read my commander after they Vampiric Tutor and realized there's no answer. The only thing I can think of is Toxic Deluge. Languish doesn't do it. A 5-mana Edict spam does it. The whatever it's called, maybe Rankle's Prank. Maybe they just grabbed Shieldred's Edict. But whatever happened, I think they just didn't read my commander first and screwed up. Maybe they grabbed Damnation and they realized it doesn't work because of Mithril Coat. But, well, get wrecked. Turn 3 Progenitus. Should have played around it. Or turn 4 Progenitus or something like that. Should have played around it, opponent. Should have played around me having protection from your entire deck. Alright, I'm taking out a Berserk in crop rotation. I know I lose all of my auras, but I still like the sword. Yeah, Blastus Heat is the one I'm thinking of. This hasn't been a problem yet, so I'm going to keep these for now. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the red-green one. But you don't have to play them in every matchup if I draw it. I can just play something else. Like that game, I couldn't put my Umbra on, but you don't always have both in the same game. Okay, back to the endless expanse of internet knowledge. I want 2 obvious cards that I haven't thought of. Silent Arbiter is weird. I don't like Genji gloves. I don't know why people like that. Why do we like Genji gloves so much? Double strike, 5-minute card though, and then it's like you cast your commander, and then the turn after you cast this, and then the turn after you equip it to get a combat trigger, but in the whole time you didn't put anything. I don't know. This is multiplayer. I gotta remind myself. There's time to do that in multiplayer. What does this do? Spells your opponent. Oh, cool. I know what it does on the card. It doesn't justify what me playing it though. It gives double strike in a second combat. I know what it does. Oh, Badger Mole Cub might be interesting. It gives me another creature too, which might matter. Tireless Provisioner, that just sounds depressing. I have that. I don't have Tyvars. Fog? Alright, get out of here. If we need to fog in this deck, I think we have unfixable problems. What does this do? Oh. Yeah, Commander's Plate is interesting. Oh my goodness, it's $30 too. Do I have one? Oh, I don't have it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not playing this. I'm not playing this. No. The only way I'm ever crafting this abomination is if someone gives me like $500. I'm not playing this card. I don't care. I don't care if it's the best card in the deck. I'm not playing that version of it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. Season of, what does this do? Season of Growth is interesting. Yeah, I'm not playing the pizza card. I'm not doing it. Season of Growth. Oh, it's this card, right? I looked at it a couple times. Sure. The land auras. Do I have both? I think I do, right? The ramp spells that are enchantments. No, I guess I didn't. There's only 2, right? Yeah, there's 2. I don't really like Rancor in this deck anyways. Oh, not a fan of Rancor that much here. Like, I probably wouldn't play Rancor. Surprised people like it that much. I really don't like it in this deck. Reliquary Tower. What? Weird. Mox Amber. No. Like a Mox Amber deck. All right, maybe $20. Fine. Yeah, I'd chill for the pizza armor for $20. That's fine. You got me. Yeah, it's not bad. When I think of Rancor, I think people just put it to Umezawa's Jitte status, and I don't really like that. This is honestly kind of the same with Audacity, which I'm not going to use right now. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the Spider-Man version of that thing, yeah. Mishra's Bobble. Okay. Wait, what does that do? Oh, it's the pirate thing, except it's that. Swing, opponent. Swing. Swing. Oh. Well, not going to play that. I almost contemplated conceding if the shared roots was countered. That's like getting time warped. Ristic Study? What kind of game are you playing over there? Anything but Midnight Clock? Okay, I have no idea what that is. Discard a card, draw. Permanent. Okay. Well, I have to play into the... Oh, man. No. I have a choice. I don't have a choice. Okay, I did what I do. Now what do you do? What do you do? Mindslaver. They can't ruin my commander currently with Mindslaver. But if they can end up doing that, I suppose I'll concede. Damping Sphere was a terrible idea. Oh, wait, never mind. They're just not using Mindslaver. Alright, no, that makes sense then. I was about to say, that is a really not good idea if you're not gonna... I probably should still deal with Mindslaver, because if I don't, I kind of lose to it. There is 100% some universe where Mindslaver is a problem. So I'm gonna just attempt to make it not a problem. Okay, I forgot they could do that. I thought it was just the pirate one that only targets creatures, so that is tragic. And I do not have a fight here, because my next spell costs... Oh, I should crack this, actually. Alright, Mindslaver's still survivable. It's still survivable. They can draw a bunch with Ristic Study, though. That's a problem. They can also just get to Portal and... Well, they have to have Portal to do stuff against me that makes me concede. They did not warp that, which is a bit surprising. They didn't warp that. I don't quite get that. They can put enchantments on their creatures in trade now, so that's devastating. And then I lose my commander forever, so I can't, like, well, I just lose automatically then. I can't do anything. But they have stats to kill my commander. I'll make them do it, though. Okay, that's all you needed to do. I can't win. I don't have a commander anymore. Like, I can't win. Can't win. Suppose at no point could I have won. Because they always had it covered. Yeah, there was just 100% to lose. There was no way to interact. I didn't have enough anything at all to interact, so... literally 100% to lose that game. Like, no line of the cards I played would have helped me. No, that wouldn't have done it. No, that... Yeah, no, nothing... If I did that... No. I was always dead. Okay. I could keep this. But then what am I really doing with my life if I keep this? Oh boy. I don't have a problem with Leovold. Just a Matador component. You've probably seen a lot of these. I highly doubt we're trading. I highly doubt my opponent's going to trade. If they do, I'd have to be willing to admit I'm okay with that. Not 100% sure I was, but I'm not getting anywhere by not swinging, so... Dark Deal, okay. You got it. What does this do? Gains indestructible. Okay, that doesn't kill Leovold. Oh, wait, what does this do? Okay. And then... I can't draw, so... Two counters... Here. And then I suppose I'm just gonna fight their commander. They draw a card this way, but... I mean, I gotta do something, so... I have to play the game. Can we not have Toxic Deluge, please? Sure. Interesting. Not sure I like that, but if there's nothing else to do, it makes sense, I guess. Alright, can we not have Toxic Deluge again, please? Okay, that's not Toxic Deluge. Bound to land. Annoying. Uro itself not super beatable, honestly. That's not any good. I'm gonna play it anyways. Wow, they just straight up took that, huh? Okay. I don't know how to beat Uro. Don't know. I mean, yeah, I know my opponent just did it, but I'm still... I'm not... Leovold to me is fine. Leovold's fine. I think Nashi is a lot more offensive. They have to do blue or green? Oh, it doesn't matter. Green. It doesn't matter which one. I can recast my commander. Wait a minute. Oh no, they gain 3 life. Ah, they gain 3 life. Can we not draw land again, please? Okay, they didn't draw land. That technically does something. Let's see. I swing. They block that. They take 4. Trample. Wait a minute. It does trample now. It's 1 off lethal if I play this pre-combat. 1 off lethal. Yeah. It's 1 off. Well, not much I can do about that. Close. Their fetch lands are off, so that might matter. There's just no fetch lands. Okay, they just cast Inquisition. And now they can Abrupt Decay Kadama? For that, sure. And now they're still dead? No, they're not. Okay. No trample. Okay. That also still does it, you know. They hit a land. Swing with that. Take 3, swing with that. If I swing with both, I guess I have to. I'm always playing this. I'm not gonna keep it in my hand. But they get to swing again. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. It's really not looking good anymore. I can put that there. That doesn't do anything. So, yep. They can use Sylvan Library, but they can't keep a card with it. Oh, just in time. Okay, I think I can well, I mean, if the bird lives and I still top deck the green sword, maybe? No, because now Uro just wins. I don't think that's true. I'm still never going to 1 here, but my opponent went to 1. Well, I guess you go... Yeah, no, wait, you gain more than you lose. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, I went 15 years without finding a land for my commander. Yeah, now I draw a land just when I need one. So, play my commander, and I don't think there's anything I can do from here. I guess I'll get the negate out of their hand at least, but it's not like this does anything. They shouldn't actually negate this because it doesn't do anything. But they just panic negate it there. This doesn't give yeah, they shouldn't have negated this. If that was their only counter spell, that just gives me another out I shouldn't have. They just didn't want me to cast a spell. Can't use that. All right. I'm gonna... Yeah, the game's over now. I don't have enough. Yeah, I just didn't get there. I was one off. I don't think I missed damage at any point. Honestly, if I had a land in one of those 15 turns at the end where they got rid of my bird, I might have been able to do something. But the draws were abysmal after that, getting them to 1 life. Close, though. There were certainly top decks that would win. Like, there were windows I could win that. Just didn't hit them. They're not very likely, though. Not likely. There's a seriously large amount of cards in my deck that would have been good, though. I'm going to take out you. This hasn't done anything. I'll take that out too. You. Add. Are there enough R's for this thing? This thing is so whimsical. I mean, I might as well at this point. Might as well at this point, honestly. Might as well at this point. Seriously, I don't think I like Audacity. Crystalline armor. I swear if it has pizza on it. What's this do? Each land you control and trample? Yeah. Fine. This is... Does this get... I don't really care about flying. Suppose the equip is free, though. Yeah, the equip is free. Whatever. Throw it in. Throw it in the pile of nonsense. Why not? Throw it on the pile, I say. Oh boy, it's like my strategy, except it gets to play a ton of creatures and they all grow at the same time. Alright. I guess they have some blue creatures. Oh, alright, opponent didn't want a mulligan. They didn't find their green 1-drop. Fair enough. Oh boy, I don't know if I outscale the 7/7 fast enough. I don't think I do. Alright, well, let's hope we do. It is possible. That is possible. Green. Especially on the play. Especially with no... whatchamacallit. Oh, I turned off Blizzard Brawl. Was that a good idea? What am I fighting? What am I talking about? What am I actually fighting? Toski. Oh, you're so good here. No. That does. Oh, well, 2 into 4. Yep. 2 into 4. This is a 6/6? I think I'd rather just play these two. I think I'd rather just do that. I did hit a land. Alright, well, I can't stop anything, so... just 2 into 4 into 7. The only thing this deck does. I have no recourse except maybe I can kill my opponent on the crackback. I gotta read this. Alright, if I ignore everything, I have to find 8 damage. Blocking seems impossible. I have no indestructible. They could also just kill me next turn anyways, to be honest. So, that might actually still have it. This. Is that 10? I need 2 more. This isn't enough. This is only 1. That's 1 off. Yeah, that's 1 off. Unless I draw a random 0. Sylvan Library for 1 more damage. Oh, the champion. It grows on enchantments. Right. Oh, I almost missed it. Oh. I almost missed it. Ooh. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we did it. I actually did it. We beat the, well, honestly, the best opener you can have. Was I on the play, though? I think I was on the play, so if it was the other way around, I think we would have lost, to be fair. Also, apparently our opponent is upset that they lost with a deck that doesn't interact with their opponent at all. Actually, that's not true. I see a lot of interaction with Ralph and Mikey lately. All the burn spells and whatnot. But their 2 into 4 didn't make it, so now they're mad. Actually, they're not even dead on board. My opponent's not even dead on board. Like, this game isn't even over from their perspective. This is only 14 damage. Okay. Well, should have played around it, opponent. You should have played, you should have just been on the play, actually. Yeah, no, that's it. You should have just been on the play. That's all you needed to do. It would have been easy. 2 into 4. Would have been easy. Almost missed it. Almost missed it. Goodness gracious. Got me sweating. By the skin of our teeth. Although apparently our opponent just gave up anyways, so... Guess we always had it? They, like, literally gave up anyways? Like, protection from Green Sword probably has a lot of merit in this matchup. I'll try to keep this, I guess. Yeah, I did need a ramp spell or some mana source next turn. I found it. Especially if the bird doesn't make it. Excuse me, loose. That's not a one-shot, though. I thought the Double Strike Dragon isn't a one-shot. Didn't we talk about that before? I thought we talked about that before. When I went to play it, I said the same thing. Alright, well now I need a land. Of course I don't get one. My entire hand is uncastable. I could probably just concede, honestly. Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and concede. Yep. I thought, wait a minute, didn't we go through this when I played Ralph and Mikey, where the dragon doesn't do it? Because I had brought that up with Minion of the Mighty decks. This is 10 and this is 14. That's 24. Yeah, that's not lethal. That's why I went with Emrakul. Season of Girth with no spells. No spells. Against that. 6/6. Oh, we got double strike, I guess. Does this deck play Mana Dorks? I'll take that as a resounding yes. Oh, my opponent isn't. My opponent's also just apparently a ramp deck? What? Okay. It's a weird situation to be in, I feel. Okay. What is happening? Let's play that. What is going on over there? You have more lands? I guess not. What does this do? Opponents can't spell with mana greater than our turns that have begun. That means I can't play my commander, right? Because it's turn 3. I cannot play my commander, so I'll play this. Wait, what? Oh, it's opponents. It's opponents. I suppose that makes more sense. I'm still a bit confused. When it enters, it becomes day, no deny it. Okay. This is funny. Alright, let's play our commander. I don't think I need that. Honestly, forgot I was even going to scry there. Let's swing. I did mess up my scry. Although I don't have to crack the fetch land. I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways. Kogla. Alright, well there goes all of my stuff, slowly. That is a profoundly good card here. I don't think I can even deal with it. That is probably one of the few really good cards on my opponent's deck. So I can play... I need a fight. I need mana. I need too much here. Whatever I'm doing, it involves this. So double strike. Okay, that does it. That does it. So we're back in it. We have text again. Double strike does effectively mean this is unblockable. I am willing to play this out now. No, I don't have to. Do I play this, play that, and then for what? There's just no reason to do that, I don't think. Double strike means they can't block? Yeah, it just means they can't block. Alright, now they have Indestructible. That is another insanely good draw. How did they not swing? What? Wait a minute, what? Okay. So... What? Wait a minute, but I have Shadow Spear. This doesn't work. I gotta read stuff. Okay. Can I activate it twice? I can activate it twice. They can't stop this. They cannot stop this. Shadow Spear tech coming in hot? Control. Yes. Okay. Huge. And weird. And then we play this. That's a good draw, but I can't get to it, so. And then I play Shadow Spear Equip. And then I swing. Was Blanchwood lethal? It wasn't lethal, was it? No, that wasn't lethal. I'd rather go this route. And then play, yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, that would have been another 4 damage. No, that wasn't lethal. Alright, we did it. We did it. We did it. Shadow Spear Tech coming in hot. Very interesting. Opponent ripped really well off the top of their deck, honestly. But this doesn't affect me. This is the problem with like weird prison death and taxes type stuff, is like sometimes the thing you have lines up and sometimes it doesn't do anything at all. Like Rust in Peace is a totally dead draw. I actually had an answer to this, which at first I almost forgot about, but I do have an answer to this. If I didn't, though, this would have been probably a game-ending draw. I don't know if I could beat that here. Probably not. I don't think I could normally beat this card. But, honestly, even to be fair, they have a human being in play, so they get human being. They have a human. They could just keep grabbing it with Kogla, and then I can't kill it anyways. So maybe Arwen actually wasn't that crazy because they already had Indestructible, which I probably would have missed, honestly. Might have missed that, would have sent it. But, yeah. Close. Close. It didn't seem like the exploration mana ramp side was complemented by the death and taxes tech things. Interesting game. Interesting game. It's hard to mulligan, though, because you have exploration in apparently 4 lands. Yeah, they could have flipped their commander, I guess. Would have made it... Well, Double Strike in Death Touch, though, means your commander flipping doesn't really do anything, right? I mean, I don't think that's why Shadow Spear is $40, but it is also on the card, yes. It is also on the card. It does be saying that. Okay. I haven't cast Lion Number yet. What does this do? Oh, it's this commander, right. I got destroyed by it last time. I've only seen it once. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Yeah. It is. It's exactly what I think it is. Oh, my commander is just so unbelievably slow. Ugh, so slow, dude. Yeah, especially in green. I gotta find the old video of my opponent playing it. I forgot the list. I want to play this commander. Yeah, maybe I'll play it next. Alright, I can activate Ironcrag this game. Turn on the Craig. And then Audacity. Alright, opponent. Enjoy your nice and steady, healthy 4-turn clock. Oh, shoot. Maybe 2-turn clock if I draw like crazy or something. What do you mean? It's a fight and gives me trample on attack? Seems fine to me. I can't level it up all the way, so let's do this. I mean, there's no interaction from the opponent's end of things here. So, is this better than equipping the Irencrag? I think I'll just equip the Irencrag. I think that's what we're doing. This is my... It's just a 2-turn clock. We found the 2-turn clock, sort of. Can my opponent win without, like, specifically Tireless Provisioner? It's kind of a question I have here. Oh, I just played it? I mean, I guess I didn't have to play it. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I guess I didn't have to play it. At least I don't think I had to play it. I mean, I was just trying to be mana efficient. I don't know. But I did lose the fight. We'll see if it matters. I mean, maybe it doesn't. Okay, they did not specifically grab the card I was talking about when they could have done that, so... Could have done it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, dude. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Well, they kind of have Tireless Provisioner in play. Like I said, I'm curious what the deck does without it, but I suppose it has it anyways. Silly me. I don't know if I can win. I mean, it probably not. I don't know. I mean, I'm at the complete mercy of my opponent. I have nothing I can do. What is that? What even is this? Sandman. Alright, that's a lot of stats. Whole bunch of stats. I assume there's a way to loop the lands again? Otherwise, this doesn't make sense. I'm only watching because I want to see it myself, because I want to play this deck. Opponent gets rid of Boseiju. Interesting. But I think they're trying to win, not do whatever Boseiju is doing. Okay, why did we make black mana? What? Is that like a misclick? Nope, it is not a misclick. What is black mana doing? And then everything has haste. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, that's weird. Sapling, you know, some of these cards are really weird. I don't think you should be wasting your time with stuff like this, but you just play right through it. I don't also turn. Oh, that one's got text on it. All right. Well, I want to see this deck work without specifically Lotus Cobra or Tireless Provisioner. I want to see it work because I kind of feel like it doesn't work without specifically one of those two cards. And that's kind of just not that exciting. Also, probably why the deck doesn't see a lot of play. I like that deck, though. But again, it's like, are you always looking for the same two cards every single game? I don't have a lot of faith in that. It works with Spelunking? Is that true? Suppose it is. Suppose that does work. Alright, this is the wrong sword. But maybe there's something here. Game, please. Loot Monger. Don't really think there's anything to steal in my deck. At least nothing I can think. Oh no, there's protection from green swords. I guess that would be really good. Or quote unquote good enough, potentially. They found Shadow Spear. My opponent just found Shadow Spear. Okay, you got it. Okay, alright. Maybe they don't read it. I don't know. Maybe my opponent doesn't read it. Opponent doesn't block. Let's play, I guess more stats? Yeah, we should play more stats if we're gonna... Oh, wait, we can't. Protect from green. We've already been here. I don't want that. Alright. Can you deal with my stuff through that? Okay, I don't know if they had that in their hand, but that would have done it with the Shadow Spear, so they didn't do it. I can't even target it with the Erd Heirloom, unfortunately. Why are we swinging? I don't care. I'm not blocking that. Let's surveil one. Well, scry one. Utopia Sprawl. Nope. Alright, attack. Get in there. Sure. Okay. So... sword here. It's honestly just kind of insane that I can't even stay on the board against this deck. It's like just ridiculous. The disparity between us is colossal. I'm going to assume that's a good sign? Maybe? We have another combat trick, apparently. Okay. Well. You got it. You got it. I literally can't even beat a blue-red deck in combat. The only thing I can do is combat. I can't even beat a blue-red deck. It's ridiculous. Alright. I was just never in that game, I guess. At least the Shadow Spear didn't matter. It would have mattered if they were paying attention. They could have actually killed my commander in the game when it ended, but... suppose they didn't read the Shadow Spear. And apparently didn't need it. So, yep. I can't even beat a blue-red deck in combat. That is so embarrassing. Oh my goodness. That's like the one... if ever there was a good thing we could do, you would think it would be that one singular thing. Beat an Izzet deck in combat. Goodness gracious. There's almost nothing I could have done, too. Honestly, there's almost... actually, if I... no. If I played that, it's 5. There's kind of something I could have done. I think I would maybe chalk that up to... protection from green having caused a problem. Yeah, I think that's a safe statement, because if I put that there... no, because it's only 3, right? It's 1, 2, 3. 5. No, it's not good enough. It wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have mattered. Close to mattering, though. close to mattering, but it would not have mattered if I had Ancestral Mask on my commander. Oh, we couldn't find... it took me to the Asian servers, couldn't find anyone on the US servers. I haven't liked Kadama. Trample is alright, but it seems like it hasn't come up that much. Every time I've played it, it hasn't been that crazy. Like, would it just be better as another aura for my commander? Maybe? Well, suppose I'm playing... Wait, I have to think. Yeah, I guess I'm doing this? Green. Alright, play something I can Cosmic Hunger, so I can feel good about my life. We have to think about turn 2? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Or face the rainbow opponent. Um... Am I swinging with the Delighted Halfling? I don't think so. Though I could have probably swung with it. That's probably fine, I don't know. I don't know what's that problematic, like split up. Well, I just lose a split up anyways. It's not, what am I going to do about that? Doesn't matter. They had to think about this tap land. I would say that's a very good sign, and then they chose not to keep it. I think that is a good sign. Oh, okay. Or my opponent was LARPing. That works too. Okay. Oh my god, opponent, please. God, it's not hard. Oh, I'll just make it easy for you. There you go. Oh boy, not hard. I could have just conceded at the sweeper, probably. Alright. Goodness gracious. Want to put me to sleep? Jan Jansen. That. This works. Oh, that's fun, I guess. Play that. Play that. Do that. Ugh. Can we not have a removal spell too, please? Oh, okay. You got it. Fun. Well, that's your typical Brawl experience. Turn 1 Ragavan on the play with a removal spell, so it always gets through. You got it. Thought I was playing Jan Jansen, not Ragavan. At least it was fast. Honestly, the queue was longer than the game. Yeah, that's why I don't normally play Ragavan. Because it, like, nullifies your entire... Like, I'm trying to make content for a commander. If someone just concedes to turn 1 Ragavan, I get... Like, who cares? Almost to watch that. Been seeing a lot of Quintarius, and it's the new Quintarius at that. I think the old one is still kind of just okay. So that's pretty interesting. Also, this is the first time I've actually had Leyline in play for free, which doesn't really change that much anyways. Kind of cool, I guess. Authority of the Councils. Alright, that's certainly beatable. Let's play this. I think it... Alright, it's not a Mana Rock. The opponent just straight up played the Ooze. That is kind of cool. Let's get rid of that, shall we? Suppose I'm just equipping? They did not play a Mana Rock, so... Bag of Holding. Okay. Well, no, that one makes more sense. Actually, never mind. That one makes sense. Get rid of a land. This is good, but unfortunately I can't play it at the same time as my... Well, I can't play it and equip it, can I? Oh, I have Utopia Sprawl. Yes, I can. I'm sorry. I have Utopia Sprawl. I think this is better than doing damage. I'd rather just draw a card. Actually, it almost is the same amount of damage? No, not. I mean, it's fairly close. It's fairly close, but it's not quite the same. I guess I'm keeping a land. Oh, that's technically a land and also maybe something else. Alright, do you have another board wipe? The spirits are red or white, or what are they? Red and white, so they can't block. It cannot block. Let's go ahead and do that. This is almost completely lethal, so I'm just going to go all in. Actually, no, it's not quite lethal. Close. I am willing to push damage face. Wait, does this do anything at minus? Yeah, we're just going face. We're always going face, 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 face. Face is the place. Alright, you need another board wipe. I think that's it. I don't think killing these 3/2s matters in almost any context ever, so just go face. And I don't really care about Quintarius. It does give him more cards, but then I just don't swing at them, so. It's just a board wipe. That's it. Nothing else matters. Not that I can think of. I could target the equipment, and then I can't swing through. That is a thing that can happen. Yeah, there's a lot of graphical effects on my commander. That's true. Okay, sure. Suppose I have to read this. Okay. None of that matters? I just win? Oh, they have white creatures. Do I have trample? Wait, I have trample. What am I talking about? Yeah, alright. Sweet. Get wrecked. They had a board wipe, wasn't good enough. Every time I see authority, I'm a bit surprised. I've never liked this card, even against the most aggressive things, like mono, even Ragavan. If I had it on the play, I never really liked authority. But I suppose the life gain can kind of matter, but like in this deck, it doesn't really matter. I missed some damage, if that's even true. I might not have missed any. Might have missed actually 3 damage. I don't think I missed 6, though. Okay, to be fair, if I did miss 3 damage because of this, and there wasn't like a 3/2 in the way at that point in the game, I can't remember, then this did buy them a turn. If that actually is what happened, it did buy him a turn, so that's fair. I mean, that's something, right? In general, though, I haven't been big on that card. If you could ensure you draw it for turn 10, that's another thing. Yeah, it is worse than a land if it's not in your early opening hand. But so is Exploration, right? Oh, Ralph and Mikey. Yeah, that's true. Ralph and Mikey is a significant concern. I would say that's a reason to play it. All right, I'm done with this commander. I'm going to end on a win. I got to stop. I mean, there's only so much I can do. Every game is, I mean, you're trying to do the same thing every single game, right? It's kind of like Rofellos, except the aggression is found in a very evasive threat that pushes damage instead of something like Rofellos that just pushes an insane amount of damage way faster, right? I mean, but the offside is you can interact with it quite significantly. So, but yeah, this, if you want a Voltron thing, this is extremely powerful, right? It can't be countered and has all the pretty stats on it, but it's mono green, so you're stuck there.
looking at EDH Rec, there's at least a lot more interesting things you can play outside of Arena with this. And it's multiplayer, so you have to try to kill multiple people. So you're trying to do a lot more damage in a slower environment. Here, I don't think you can win if you just play this on turn 4. I don't think you can win. In fact, I don't think I won ever if I had played this on turn 4. So you kind of always have to have some kind of ramp spell. A lot of 4-mana commanders play the Mana Rocks, and I guess as a green deck, I can play the Mana Dorks, but they're kind of similar. I ended up taking out the Cultivate effects. Maybe could take out all of the Mana Dorks and just add more 2-mana Mana Rocks instead. They're just harder to interact with, and kind of play my commander on the same turn regardless, so it doesn't really matter. But they do soak Sheoldred's Edict and all the other Edict effects, I suppose, but I don't think I ever saw one. They're not super common. I don't think that's even a major concern to have, because if your commander's answered, you're kind of just dead. I saw a couple board wipes. I did actually beat a couple board wipes, so that's something you can do as well, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, Trample is interesting here because Trample Death Touch means you only have to deal 1 damage to each blocking creature, the rest goes through. But unless it is lethal, that doesn't really matter, because if they can trade anyways, it doesn't matter if you've killed them all and pushed 10 damage to face. If your opponent is at 5 and you have to recast your commander and put more stuff on it, it really just doesn't matter if you've killed all their stuff in that combat. With giving this trample, I mean, so I don't know. I kind of prefer first strike and double strike, so at least I can always survive the combat, and the damage will show up, assuming my opponent doesn't have crazy interaction. I'm just not concerned about trample that much, but it's not like it's bad, right? Trample first strike, trample double strike, it's fine. Trample flying, even those two are fine together. But stuff like Audacity and Rancor, I really prefer first strike. Trample is more of a, just feels like not that important until, again, the actual turn in which you are going to kill your opponent, and then it gets interesting. Because other than that, if you're going to trade anyways, I don't think the damage going face mattered if it wasn't lethal. So apart from that, the green equipment never caused a problem. There was one game where it did cause a problem. No, excuse me. There was one game where it came very close to causing a problem. Because if you have these on your commander, you can't then put an aura on them because it has protection from green. You also can't target it with like whatever that Erd Heirloom is or anything like that. So there was like one game it got close, but it still just didn't end up mattering. It could, but it just didn't. You don't have to play and equip these if you have something better to do, right? You can play and equip them and then leave the other things in your hand and just never use them until this is going to still do a lot of problem type things to your opponent. That's a cohesive sentence. So they're still fine. I still like them. You just don't have to play them in a given game, or if they're the only thing to do in your hand, there you go. But I don't think they mess you up too much. You can always move them too if you have more creatures in play and then enchant your commander anyways. You can simply just not put these in your deck and not have to think about it ever, but I think they're fine. It's not like you can tutor for them and have them all the time, like with all the white tutors that you get for equipment anyways. But Irencrag is interesting because you can just make this +3/+3. That was kind of neat. Like, you cast your commander, and then you just have this. No one's going to think that you did that, because no one thinks anyone actually does that. So no matter how much time goes by, people are going to be a bit surprised that suddenly Irencrag is having an equip activation, and your opponent's like, wait, what? And you see them mousing over it, and then they take suddenly 3 more damage than they wanted to. So Yeah, this is fine. Emerald Medallion is fine. Again, more mana rocks on 2 are okay. I didn't actually like Kodama. By the time I'm hitting my opponent with a modified commander, I don't think lands are what I need. It does at least give you trample. That is fine, right? I mean, talking about trample, it's just not the most crucial thing to me, but there you go. It does give trample. It's okay, I guess. That's not that exciting. It can just simply die because your opponent has a bunch of removal that has no other target because they can't target your commander, and it's a creature. So, like, I don't know. The landfall 1/1 counters thing felt awful. I didn't ramp enough to like get a bunch of land triggers to have Bristly Bill and all of those. I do still have the cat in here, the cub rather, and that was kind of cool, but I don't think I ever used it. In fact, I don't think I once had this specifically trigger. There's just not a lot of ramp in this deck, in at least land-based ramp, so it's kind of hard to get a bunch of 1/1 counters here, and that isn't even that exciting, because you have to like invest in playing those 1/1 counter things, and then you need lands, and you need your commander in play. So it just seems like you're asking for a lot, and Bristly Bill's another creature, right? It just doesn't seem like a 1/1 counter deck to me. Really doesn't. It also didn't really feel like Toski was that great. I don't know if I like Toski. Even this Enchantress thing is, I suppose you're always playing it, but I never got to draw a critical mass of like spells by just having that. Or actually, how many? I think there's like 4. I think there's only, wait, there might be like 3. Is it just these 3? There might be another somewhere that I just didn't add to the deck. Oh, I guess there's this one too, technically. Yeah, I added that one later, which okay. And that might be it actually. Yeah, like these are okay. You might as well play them, right? You just put them in the deck and they're gonna maybe draw cards and those cards might do something. I don't know. It doesn't feel that exciting. My counter argument to these is maybe just play more equipment or threatening auras of some kind for your commander instead of drawing through this to then find something, right? These are only exceptionally interesting if you have drawn more than one card with them. So you have to like replace these first. This one is, I guess, it grows itself, but again, if you expect your opponent's removal to be completely stranded and you just play this, it's probably going to die. But apart from that, you have to replace these. This one replaces itself, oddly enough. So that one's a little bit more forgiving, but it costs 4. But it replaces itself. But you kind of have to play enchantments after they're in play and your commander's in play. And then you draw, and then you have to ideally draw again with your commander and this thing and another aura to start to really justify these cards. And it didn't seem like I was doing that. 23 enchantments. I mean, there's only so many auras in Arena, and then from those, there's only so many I think are worth really playing. Which honestly, there really isn't that many. I'd have to go back and look at the alligator commander because I can't quite remember what was in that deck that is different from this one. I should have used it to compare. But like, are you going to play this thing? You know, are we playing whatever this is? Are we just putting whatever we want in our deck that is an aura for our commander? Because that doesn't seem very good. To me, at least. I don't know. The more you do of that, the less you want to play the green swords, because then you're more in on the auras that have to matter. The giant goofy spells, not a lot of games, these would have come up if I had access to like 7 mana all the time. It just didn't seem like I was consistently getting to enough mana to play the absolutely crazy ones. But you know, if you're gonna play Hitmonkey, you might as well go all in and do some crazy stuff, I guess. But this is the same issues. It has the same problems that the other alligator. What is the alligator? I gotta look it up now. Is it Killer Croc? Do we have DC cards yet? Do we have DC? Okay, no, it's a crocodile. I don't even know why I typed in crocodile. I said it was an alligator. Yeah, like okay, there's this thing. It's got trample and hexproof, and then what does it do? It's like a naturalized, but you lose hexproof, right? You lose hexproof if you had no other kind of counter on it. Okay, but it's kind of the same thing, right? It's kind of the same thing. I don't know. I like this more. Can't be countered is huge. It's actually massive. And then the rest of this is nice. Death touch, like that's all fine. If you're gonna pick one, play this. I don't think they would go into each other's decks because you're kind of all in on one of them anyways. I don't see what the second one does. But yeah, it has the same problems. Mono green Voltron stuff. There's only so much you can do. You're pretty one-dimensional. It seems like the ramp idea just gets in the way of that Voltron thing, and it seems as though the only really exceptional case of this strategy is just Tifa. So just play Tifa. I know it doesn't have hexproof, but that doesn't stop people from playing Tifa, now does it? It costs 2 mana, and it has protection spells it can play. So I don't know. Just play that. I'd just play Tifa. But either way, it's still a unique strategy. You don't see it too often. It does win games. It's not just completely like you're not just staring at your opponent. This is certainly more effective than what's the superhero? Oh no. The light and dark dude. The Sentry. That took me too long. Yeah, so it's like the Sentry, except you're in a color that is a lot has a much better time of it. So, okay, Indestructible's kind of neat, but then you lose hexproof, and I think I'd rather have hexproof than Indestructible. I'm not gonna lie to you. So yeah, all right, that's all I've got for this one. Let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.